Give me some directions to get to you. To get to you, ain't gonna waste my time. I know that we got connection, I think about you. You're on my mind, on my mind, on my mind. Yeah, I'm going out of my mind, out of my mind, out of my mind, yeah. For you, my love, you drive me crazy, tell me what to do, what to do. I'm on my knees, yeah, I am begging you, begging you. I'll break the rules if it will get me to, yeah. Some directions to get to you, to get to you. Ain't gonna waste my time. I know that we got connection, I think about you. For you, my love, you drive me crazy, tell me what to do, what to do. I'm on my knees, yeah, I am begging you, begging you. I'll break the rules if it will get me to, yeah.
This is what we do. Get down to the beat, y'all. What's going on, guys? Thank you, thank you. Thank you for having me, man. It should be coming. It should be coming whenever iOS 12 is actually released. Not on beta, but I'm excited. Certain people could get access to it. I didn't, but I'm excited to try it out. That's why I didn't. You're muted?
There we go. Now I'm not muted! There we go, guys. I can speak now.
Guys, I wanna let you guys know something. People think live streaming is so easy. It is like the hardest thing to do.
For sure.
Whenever the audio is not working, it's glitching and it's lagging. It's hard. It's really hard.
Okay, hopefully now it works. Viper said no audio from you.
Viper,
now
what's
you guys
up,
can
man?
hear me. I always forget to turn it back on because when I've got the pre-countdown on, for some odd reason, it still picks up stuff from the mic. And on the stream, you can hear me doing whatever I'm doing in the background, and it's kind of weird. And I had to mute the mic, so now hopefully it's working. Okay, anyway, let's restart the stream again because this didn't go well. Welcome everyone to Benobi Tech Live. Welcome to everyone who's new around here. Actually, we're on an all-time high viewer number on here. I usually the max was 30 and now it's 32. So thanks Nikias for actually sharing the stream, which is awesome. Definitely go check out his content, guys. If you like Apple
Are we gonna talk about Samsung today?
If you want, we could talk about Samsung.
No. Let's talk about Apple.
Yeah, let's keep it positive, or at least semi-positive.
Exactly. By the way, I have a couple of things I actually like to talk about. So simply, your thoughts on the keynote, your actual thoughts on the keynote, the bad things that you didn't like on the keynote, and then maybe some positive.
Yeah.
I don't really think that was that much positive things we can talk about the keynote. I feel like there's more negative things.
Yeah, for example, I did not expect them to just announce three products at the event. I thought they were going to release at least AirPower. Like, where?
Oh,
where on earth is AirPower? Does it even exist anymore? That's the thing.
Has it been deleted from the website?
It's still on the AirPods page, and it says not available right now or something like that. So it may happen, it may not happen. Who knows? Maybe it'll always be no power. There won't be. Any power.
I like that name.
No power.
So the iPhone XS, I was actually going to make a video tonight, but I have to live stream here, so I guess there won't be a new video today. With the iPhone XS, I'm actually kind of not upset because of course this is like an S upgrade, but I felt like we needed something else on the S. On the iPhone 5, we got a larger screen. On the iPhone 5S, we got Touch ID. iPhone 6, we got a much larger phone. iPhone 6S, we got 3D Touch. iPhone 7, we got portrait mode. What did we get on the iPhone XS? We didn't really get anything. Like, whenever there's a new phone, we're always like, oh my gosh, I want to buy this phone because there's this. And I don't think that happened with the iPhone XS. Of course, I ordered it. I got the iPhone XS Max and the iPhone XS, but honestly, just because I have a channel. If I didn't have a channel, I'd probably not upgrade this year.
Yeah, I mean, same thing with me. I've got the iPhone 10 right now. It's completely fine. I mean, the only real changes are the camera is a little different. Like the front-facing camera can now shoot 1080 at 60, which not many people.
And don't get me wrong. Like the changes that they've made are amazing, but it's always the same. A better camera, better battery. We're getting better displays. That's awesome. I love that, and the changes that we're getting every year is amazing. But we didn't get anything else. Like we've always gotten with a new iPhone release. We've always gotten that one thing that I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to upgrade. You know, portrait mode. I guess it was a better thing with the camera, but portrait mode was like a huge thing.
Yeah.
Right now, we just got better low light. We got better battery. So it's like,
I mean, we did get portrait mode on with one camera, which is pretty impressive.
yeah. Well,
So-
yeah. Well, that's the iPhone 10R.
Yeah.
iPhone 10R, I'm absolutely happy with it. And it's actually interesting because Apple kind of targets this as a budget phone, but it's actually like the specs are not budget,
Yeah.
and the price isn't
sure.
either. But so it's like kind of interesting how Apple didn't make the price budget friendly, and the specs aren't budget
Yeah.
friendly either. Like the specs are amazing on such a budget phone.
I mean, I'm kind of torn on this because I really, really want one just because of the colors. They look so good. But I'm not willing to
Yeah.
like put away Touch ID. No, not Touch ID. Sorry, 3D Touch. And
Yeah.
also like the OLED display is just amazing. It's really, really good. What are your thoughts on 3D Touch? Because I've heard a lot of opinions from different
Yeah.
people. I'm not
I
sure
was
I've heard
gonna
yours.
ask. I was gonna ask you that. You use 3D Touch?
I use it almost every single day on my iPhone 10. I use it for the keyboard. I use it for sometimes opening the apps. I find it very useful. I don't know about you.
What about the apps though?
Like sometimes the
like-
quick toggles. And also
Uh-huh.
with notifications, I use 3D Touch on notifications a lot.
Yeah, but that could be like we could just hold down like they're doing with the iPhone 10R. We could just hold the button. I mean, I know 3D Touch is much better, and I like 3D Touch. I use it for peek and pop, but I honestly wouldn't mind if 3D Touch would go away, because literally 3D Touch, the manufacturing process of 3D Touch is so complex, and it's like the headphone jack in a way. Like if since Apple removed the headphone jack, we can get the specs that we can have with the 2018 iPhone. So I like 3D Touch. If it goes away, I won't be too upset. I mean, I like it and I use it every single day, but it's not one of those things that I'm like, oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah, I mean, if I think about it, like haptic touch is very, very similar. It does a lot of the different things that 3D
Yeah.
Touch does, but it does take longer. That's something that I'm not really a fan of, because you need to hold on it and then it'll pop up. And with the
Yeah.
iPhone with 3D Touch, you just hard press on it and it pops up. It's instant.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a question here. I saw. Where's it
And
gone?
how about the headphone jack?
Headphone jack, I'm happy that they removed it, because honestly, I had an iPhone 5 until last year. In fact, it's still here. Still works. Well, actually, now it's boot looped. I don't know why. But I didn't use the headphone jack until I got Bluetooth headphones. I got Sensor Bluetooth headphones, and after then, I barely used the headphone jack. So I was prepared.
You know one thing, Apple users don't really care if they remove the headphone jack because they have AirPods.
True.
All the Android fans, everybody else is upset because they don't have a headphone jack, because they don't have a product such as the AirPods that they don't even, it's like headphones that you don't even need to connect. They connect by themselves. So that's why everybody that aren't like really in the Apple ecosystem or that have the AirPods are upset that there's no headphone jack. Literally, I've said this on one of my videos. I said that the headphone jack sucked. There was like 80%. I was talking about the Samsung Galaxy S9, and the algorithm put that video towards Samsung users. They literally got like, what, 4,000 dislikes and 1,000 likes from my fans. So it was funny.
That's crazy. Yeah, sometimes doing videos that are anti one company, and it goes to the other company, it's weird. Yeah, sometimes YouTube algorithm is mysterious.
You can really notice it, like the algorithm, depending on like where it went. It's funny.
Yeah, and also sometimes it doesn't even work.
Yeah.
Okay, we had
Sure.
a question here. Where was it? Somebody keeps asking about how to iCloud unlock something, like a device. I have no idea.
Oh,
I
I do, and you can't.
Yeah, exactly. I've had devices in the past with the iCloud lock. I had to contact the owner to get them to unlock it.
Oh. So here's a quick story. I actually had the iPhone SE, I actually bought it on eBay. Like, I don't know, like whenever the iPhone SE launched, I actually didn't order it on launch day. So then I tried to order it like 2 weeks before, and I had to wait, what, like 3 months? So I'm like, I don't want to order this, right? So I went on eBay. It was like surrounding like the same price. I got it from eBay. I got the iPhone SE. It worked perfectly fine. And then 2 years later, I got the iPhone 10 and I sold the iPhone SE. And then it got locked on iCloud from the previous owner, which was on eBay. I couldn't even find the owner. So then this guy was like screaming at me because I'm like, why did you cheat on me? I'm like, I didn't cheat at you. It's not my password, so I can't get it. Well, it was a mess.
That's
so you cannot.
Yeah.
I had a lot of experience with the iCloud unlocking. You can't. And if you go to Apple, they just tell you you have to contact the original owner. And I'm like, I don't have it. What is this phone? I can just throw it in the trash.
Okay,
Yeah.
so someone's asking here if anybody remembers when the 10R is out in October. I think it's 20-something. I think pre-orders start on the 18th or something like that. It's on a Friday, that's all I know.
What, the iPhone 10R?
Yeah, the 10R. Someone asked.
Here, let me look it up. I'm right here.
Okay, there's a question here. Someone asked me a question here. How did you manage to get into contact with Viper and Apple World? Viper is easy. I've been following him since he was like at 70 subscribers. I started following him in like probably March time. The first video I watched was his Notch Mania video. That was epic, and I had to subscribe because of that, and I loved his personality. Apple World, on the other hand, the way I found out about him was in the community, but he actually reached out to me the other day he wanted some help with a live stream, and I was like, wait, what? I went to see your channel, and you had like 85,000 subscribers. I was like, wait, what? A YouTuber with 85,000 subscribers is asking me for help with their live stream. I was shocked.
I've said this so many times. I hate creators, like especially big creators. I'll tell you like this. In public, creators that think that having more subscribers feel like they're different. We are literally all the same. All the same. So people who think that have more subscribers feel cooler, or people have more subscribers that are like, I don't want to even contact people that have like less than 5,000. We're literally all doing the same videos and the same platform, so, you know, yeah. Anyways, I needed to.
Agree. And then I have watched some of your videos before you contacted me, so I kind of knew who you were. But I also followed WatchDots like a year ago, your company.
Cool.
So I've known about you without knowing about you, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so someone here is saying AirPods are too expensive. Okay. If you could afford an iPhone 10,
wait. Hold on.
could afford AirPods.
Can I close my door?
Yeah,
Hold
sure.
on. Can I close my door? Go ahead and rant on. No, defend the AirPods. Hold on.
So if you can afford an iPhone, iPhones aren't cheap. So if you can afford an iPhone, you can afford AirPods. If you can't afford AirPods, then why did you buy the iPhone? Because that means you can't afford anything
Exactly.
else. It's like so many people come up with this argument. They're like, AirPods are too expensive.
Well, AirPods, actually, people compare the AirPods to the EarPods, okay?
Yeah.
There's a big difference. First off, they're wireless. So if we compare the AirPods to wireless headphones, they're all around the same price. They're $150, $250, $200. So Bluetooth headphones are around that. AirPods are actually not that expensive if you actually compare them to the competitors.
Yeah, for example, Pixel Buds. They're worse than AirPods, but they cost the same.
Yeah.
I think Samsung also sells theirs are like $150 or something like that, around that. So they're not overpriced. It's just that people think they're overpriced because, you know, it's Apple and they're like, everything from Apple is overpriced. Well, buying an iPhone got me broke, so I can't buy AirPods. Then don't buy the iPhone in the first place. Buy an older iPhone and then buy the AirPods. Yeah. Problem solved.
Totally.
Hello, unnamed review guy. Welcome to the stream.
What's the Nightbot? Did that?
The Nightbot. Oh yeah, that's a bot that is in my chat and it posts links and stuff.
That's so cool. I want to have that.
I could talk you through how to set it up. Actually, one of the guys in my chat knows pretty much everything about it, so he's the one who's fixed it. Okay. Someone asked,
the AirPods aren't expensive. AirPods people are saying the AirPods aren't expensive when you look at stuff like the iPhone 10. You see, everything from Apple is expensive. Let's just say that. And then in the Apple ecosystem, the AirPods are not that bad.
Exactly. If you own the Apple ecosystem, AirPods are a no-brainer. Okay, someone here asked, is the iPhone XR worth it? I think, to reinstate what Apple World said a couple minutes ago, yes, because it's got a lot of big features. It's kind of a budget phone, but it's got like expensive phone features. It's got pretty much it's got the same processor as the iPhone XS and XS Max. It's got an inferior display, but it's got 3 GB of RAM like the iPhone X. It's basically like an iPhone X with an LCD and a better processor and better camera. Well,
it is going to be the most I think it could be one of the most popular iPhones ever.
I think it's gonna sell like hotcakes, literally.
It's underrated. I mean, yeah. I was talking with my uncle today because he has an iPhone 6s and he wants to upgrade, and he asked me, "Hey, I heard there were new iPhones. Which one should I get?" And I'm like, "I love the iPhone XS. It's got this, this, and this." And I'm like, "What does the other one have?" Practically everything but this. And I'm like, "So it's a no-brainer, and it's $700. I am getting that."
I mean, yeah, $350 for 3D touch, an extra camera, and an OLED display isn't really that worth it, if I have to be honest. I think Apple did it on purpose to overprice the XS and the XS Max because they didn't want to cannibalize the sales of the other iPhones. Because we were hearing rumors that the XS Max was going to start at $1,000, and then in the end it starts $100 more. But what are your thoughts on like the prices of the XS and XS Max?
I feel like, I mean, they're so overpriced, but it's totally our fault. Like, we keep buying, Apple keeps growing, so Apple won't stop. Like, Apple doesn't really care if they're more expensive. It's totally our fault because it's just getting more expensive, which is kind of crazy to even say, but yeah.
Yeah, crazy. For sure. Apple is getting more and more expensive every year. And as long as we buy their products, they're going to just keep doing what they're doing. The only way
Which is a problem. I feel like we should tell everybody to stop.
Yeah,
and then
don't buy Apple products. Buy Samsung or something.
We should start a movement and don't buy anything. No, don't even buy anything. Let's keep on doing what we're doing with Apple, but don't buy anything else. And then do a revolution, Apple revolution.
Yeah,
make Apple products cheap again.
Yeah, that reminds me of a video I watched from Front Page Tech. I think you watch them. About the iPhone, that Apple is Apple sucks and it's your fault and stuff, and he clearly said, if we keep buying their products, they're gonna keep doing what they're doing because they think that it's working.
But Apple products are so amazing.
Exactly, they work so well. Right now I'm using a OnePlus 3T, and I'm telling you, iOS is better than Android. One thing I hate about Android is I never get my notification. Well, I sometimes get notifications, but the amount of notifications I've missed in the past few days is horrendous.
Yeah.
Especially
the HP 20 Pro?
The what? The Huawei P20 Pro.
Yeah. My friend had that. He lent it to me. I love these phones. Android, I just can't.
I mean,
like the Samsung Galaxy S9, I tried it out, literally, and my review, it was kind of upsetting because I reviewed the phone. The phone's amazing. The camera is good. Everything about the phone is good. The display is amazing. It's just Android. That's the only problem with me, and I really wish I liked it. I really wish I liked Android, and that's why I literally bought Samsung Galaxy S9.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I'm using a OnePlus 3T, and the hardware is great. It has fast charging. It has a great display. It's really, really fast. But Android, that's the issue with me.
It's sad.
It's really so sad. We've got 35 watching now. That's mental.
There's actually a lot of people that don't like the Google Pixel. I actually really like it. It's just, once again, freaking Android. Hey, we've got Yannick in the house. He's a subscriber that since.
A lot of people in this chat are your subscribers. I barely recognize any of them, which is great because that means you've got a really good fan base, if you want to call it that.
Let's do this. The Apple World family. That's what they're calling it.
I haven't upgraded my iPhone in so long. I have the iPhone 6, so I'm thinking to upgrade to the XR. Do it. XR is definitely worth buying. Also, I'm sure there will be a lot of offers from carriers and that will make the phone cheaper. So you'll probably be able to get it for even $500. A lot of people complain about the price of iPhones, but if you look hard enough, you will find good deals for them.
Yeah.
For example, the iPhone 10. The iPhone 10, a couple months after it was out, it started costing like £700 here in the UK, and it costs £1,000 from Apple. And like you could get it brand new for $700 or pounds.
Yeah.
Carl says AirPods are $160 here in America, USA. They're even more expensive here. They're £160, which is around $200. And yesterday I was calculating how much the iPhone XR actually costs in the UK, and it's like $1,000, which is crazy. And the iPhone 10 I've got the 256GB one, and this one I actually paid $1,500, and I didn't realize until yesterday. I was like, what? That's expensive. And that's including
funny?
tax.
You know what's funny? Dell NK, this guy from the chat, he says, "I really love the interview format. I'm new, but just heard of you both." So he wasn't subscribed to you or to me. That's amazing. Welcome to the chat, man.
I guess the YouTube algorithm is working.
Yeah, I want to buy the iPhone XR, but is the screen good enough because of 720p? Yeah, that's the only thing that's a bummer for me. But of course,
I watched a couple of hands-on videos, and from the videos you couldn't really tell that the display was bad. The display, just for reference, it's better than the iPhone 7's display or the iPhone 8's display. So if you own an iPhone 7 or 8,
so good.
Yeah, the display is better than that, and also it's got a notch. Of course, say what you want about the notch, but it has no chin. Every single Android manufacturer this year came out with a phone with what I call a chin-notch or something.
Yeah.
Because it's got.
Hey, do you
actually, I've got one here. If it's dead, but this one's got a chin and a notch. Yeah. And it's a waste of space.
Hey, do you like the notch?
I'm kind of a fan of the notch. I think it's better than a forehead because you get the status bar in the two parts here, giving you more room. I keep arguing with people because I'm like, the notch is better than a chin and a forehead. It's definitely better. For example, here, see status bar. That space wouldn't be there if there was a notch.
The notch, the only thing that bothers me a lot is when watching videos, but the rest, I think it's fine. Actually, it's not a matter of fact, like it's not about the notch. It's just how the iPhone 10 is so not wide. What's the opposite of wide?
Wait, what?
What's the opposite of wide?
Narrow.
Yeah, the iPhone 10 is really narrow. That's the only thing that bothers me on watching videos with the iPhone 10.
Yeah, I mean, the notch when you're watching videos, if you're watching YouTube videos, it's not that bad, but if you're watching like a movie, it's really, really bad. Well, not really, really bad.
You watch movies
I don't watch movies on my iPhone.
It's funny how Apple in the keynote, it's like, now you can watch HDR movies on your iPhone. I'm like,
I don't watch movies on an iPhone. The screen's too small.
I watch a lot of videos, not movies at all. I've never watched a movie on the iPhone.
Yeah, I mean, videos make sense because you're out and about, so your favorite YouTube uploads, you've got cellular, so you're like, yeah, let's go watch this video. In fact, probably most of the YouTube videos I watch are on my iPhone. Well, now it's on this phone, but, you know. Actually, the 10 is off, and it's been off for the past day. I'm hating Android.
I actually consume all of my content on the Apple TV. I like just sitting on the couch and
I have our family has an Apple TV, but it's the 3rd gen, and also I rarely even use the TV downstairs. I'm mostly here at my desk, and I don't move from here. If I do go somewhere, I go to the Apple store or whatever.
I actually made a video on why you need an Apple TV, and I said all the features. I said it's great. There's one problem with the Apple TV, and Apple really has to just take over this. Maybe with like Apple releasing an actual TV. But it's great watching Netflix. It's great watching YouTube on the Apple TV. But my TV, for example, has already YouTube, and with a great software experience. Like my TV, I think it's Samsung. It does great. So sometimes I don't really use the Apple TV. I just use my TV. So Apple really has to take this into consideration and actually make maybe an actual TV, an actual television. By the way, guys, the people who are in the live chat, if you guys could like this stream, it really helps out the live stream go to more people.
Listen,
So
listen
it'd be
to him,
great.
guys.
And whoever disliked, I will find you and I will kill you. Just
Actually,
kidding.
there's someone that keeps disliking my videos, so I think it's the same person. I don't know.
Oh
who it
my
is.
gosh. Yeah, literally when, you know, the notification squad, there's literally like these like group of like 10 people. As soon as I upload that video, there's a thumbs down. As soon, there's like, it doesn't even give you like a chance. It's just like, boom. It's so
Exactly,
funny.
like, what? If you hate someone, don't watch them. Don't give them hate. If you don't care, show them that you don't care.
Did you know-
Because if you're a hater and you go and dislike someone's video, that is actually going to help the YouTube algorithm recommend your video to more people.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You're trying to bring them down, but instead you're actually bringing them up.
I mean, it's okay to dislike some
Yeah.
videos. Maybe you don't agree with them. That's why it's there. But those people that just dislike as soon as you upload, they don't even give you a freaking chance. It's like, come on, man.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, someone here, Android sucks. Agreed. If OnePlus has a smaller notch, then I like the notch from the iPhone more. No, even if the OnePlus had a smaller notch, it still has a flipping chin. The OnePlus 6T that's being rumored right now apparently has, yes, it's got a water drop notch, and everyone's going crazy like, it's the smallest notch ever, and nobody talks about the chin.
Thank you.
There.
And everybody please tap in the comments.
Everyone
Nikias, I
agrees.
like that you shared the thought from USB-C Apple Pencil in your video. Yeah, I actually mentioned why there was no new iPad Pro in the keynote.
Yeah, I think I
First off, there was too much stuff being released in the keynote, mainly AirPower, which didn't get released, but let's not get into that. Also, the iPad Pro is rumored to come in USB-C, so it just wouldn't make sense if they release new iPhones with Lightning and then an iPad with USB-C, and then if Apple needed to, like if Apple changed it to USB-C, they would have had to release a new Apple Pencil with USB-C, so that it would have been way too much stuff.
Yeah, I don't think, at least for the iPhone, I don't think the iPhone's ever going to adapt to USB-C. I think they'll just remove the port. That's the next thing they're going to do. Someone asks, does the XR have wireless charging? You bet it does. It has wireless charging, it has fast charging, and it looks amazing. It has beautiful colors. I'm really, really tempted. Yeah, yesterday I was really, really considering to put this thing on eBay, the iPhone 10 on eBay, so that I could get the XR.
What's better, the iPhone XR or the iPhone 10?
It
10.
depends. If you want 3D touch and you want the telephoto camera.
Yeah, and then there is some stuff that the iPhone 10 has, and then the other one
like
don't.
it's got a faster processor. It has a super cool camera. It has a better front-facing camera. Like I think I don't know if many people in my like subscriber base on here even knows this. I actually have a main channel and I vlog on there sometimes, and I vlog with my iPhone 10, and I actually vlog reverse because I like 60 frames a second. And if I were to get the 10R, I could just see myself and use the front-facing camera because it's got 1080 at 60, and 1080 at 60 is just fine. I mean, 4K at 60 is awesome, but 1080 at 60 is okay. And if I could see myself, it's way easier.
Yeah. Do you upload in 4K?
No, I don't. My camera can't shoot 4K. I mean, sometimes I do. For example, I don't know if you've seen it, the iPhone 5S Is It Still Worth It video. That I shot completely on the iPhone 10, entirely on the iPhone 10. Yeah. 4K at 60 and everything. So that's probably one of the only 4K at 60 videos I've got on the channel. I do have another one, but it's not really 4K at 60. I upscaled it.
Dude,
so
whenever I hit, what was it, 5,000 or 1,000 subscribers, I actually grabbed, by then I had like this pretty crappy camera. It was like this Nikon that I had from like a bunch of years ago. In my college, you can actually rent whatever equipment you want. So from lights, good cameras and stuff. I like my cameras. I don't really do it that often. But back in the days, I usually rented a couple cameras. And I got this one that shot 4K. It was crazy. And I had my 12-inch MacBook by then, right? So I'm like, okay, fine. I'll just edit with my MacBook. And I'll just, right? I did a 10-minute video with what it was. I don't know what it was, but it was like 90 gigs for the whole video. And I'm like, what the heck is this?
Whoa.
It destroyed my computer. I couldn't edit, and then it overheated. But in the end, that video is actually up, and I actually uploaded it, which is crazy.
That is crazy. Oh man.
I thought it was gonna explode. It was so hot. Like I thought my table was gonna burn. It was crazy.
Yeah, I used to. Until a couple months ago, I used to use a 2013 MacBook Pro. It was like the base model. It was terrible. I recorded, even when I edited 1080 at 60, for some reason it would just stutter while I was editing, and I couldn't handle it. But now I've got this Hackintosh, and I just throw 4K at 60. Like, I could also stack them up, and it's like completely fine because 16 gigs of RAM is really good. Oh, my Twitter's blown up today.
Why?
Okay, Twitter tweeted out, they were like, what's the reason behind your username? And I said, it's because of my full name. And then I also put my driver's license, like a photo of my driver's license with all the details blurred out and everything.
Yeah, I saw.
And it blew up. It's got, like, right now, it has 598 likes and 39 retweets. I just posted it. I was like, nobody's gonna believe me. And everyone's retweeting it, everyone's liking it, and it's so cool. My phone hasn't stopped buzzing since then.
I mean, come on. It is cool that your name is...
I mean, people
Say
didn't believe me before, but now they do, so... There's proof.
Tell my subs what your name is.
Yeah, my second name is Obi-Wan, by the way, guys. And it's true. It's completely true.
I love that. Dude, I wish I had that last name.
My mom actually didn't know that Obi-Wan is also known as Ben Kenobi. So when she found out, she was kind of not happy because my dad wanted to call me Obi-Wan as a first name. He was like, let's call him Obi-Wan as a first name. And my mom was like, no way. Nobody's going to believe his name. And I mean, still nobody believes that's my second name. But I could always like legally switch the two names. So
yeah.
Someone super chat $100.
Apple World,
do
please
that.
do videos in 4K.
Well,
it's just not worth it.
I mean, yeah, I do agree. I'm thinking of upgrading my camera because this was okay, but I would prefer to get one like a Sony or maybe a Panasonic G7, which is what a lot of people are recommending it right now. And like the G7 is £500 here in the UK on Amazon. I found a really good deal for it. And it shoots 4K, it does 1080 at 60, it does, I think, slow-mo as well. And that would be the perfect camera for me, I think, because I don't really need anything that powerful.
Yeah, the only thing that I love is I actually shoot at 100 frames per second for like B-roll. It's so nice.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I use.
Yeah.
4K, it's just a mess. Like it slows down my computer. If I didn't do daily uploads, or at least try to do daily uploads, I'd think about it. But just daily uploading with 4K is just insanity. Apple mentioned they were the first with editing 4K, but it was Samsung, I thought. Yeah. No, actually, Apple mentioned that the iPhone XS could actually edit bokeh on a camera. Like they said something that it was like true, but Samsung technically did it first. So
holy cow! So two people have just DM'd me on Twitter. One was like, "Are you from Nigeria?" Okay, yeah, I look Nigerian. I also speak like a Nigerian.
Yep.
No lol.
I have the Panasonic.
Where the heck does that name even? Who?
Wow. Tech for Your Needs. Tech for Your Needs actually has a YouTube channel. He actually came to my meetup I did in Boston.
I didn't know you
actually
did a
met
meetup.
Tech for Your Needs.
That's cool.
I did this meetup. Yannick, which is actually in the chat as well, I met him too. The first meetup I ever did when I had Yannick. Let me know in the comments right now how many subscribers I had. I don't really remember. I didn't really have a lot. And literally, how many people came? It was like 9 people in the meetup. It was crazy. It was amazing. In Amsterdam. So, it was crazy.
That's cool.
I had a lot of fun. And then I did other meetups when I had a bunch more subscribers, and literally 2 people came, 4 people came. So, the Amsterdam was insane. Yeah.
I wonder if with OBS you can add like an automatic scene switching thing, because I have to keep pressing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on my keyboard to switch between on the stream. I don't know if you've seen on the stream how it's working.
Yeah. I see how it's switching. It's super cool.
Yeah. I do everything.
Nikki,
4K.
as you promised us, you would be more active on Apple World Family. Yeah, I know.
Someone's asking,
have to-
someone's saying, I do everything in 4K unless doing vlogging, 1080 at 60. Yeah, 1080 at 60 for vlogs is really good, because you could slow down the footage, and that's the best thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this Dutch YouTuber. He uploads 2 videos every day since he started 5 years ago. Now he has 2 million subs since yesterday. That's
crazy.
I mean, whenever I quit college and YouTube is gonna be, I mean, not quit. Whenever I finish college, I'm gonna upload like crazy, and I can't wait. I really do. I mean, yesterday, I literally, I was free all day yesterday, and I uploaded 3 videos. So like, you know, today I was traveling and stuff, so I couldn't, and then I had to stream, so I couldn't upload a video today. But whenever I have time, my subscribers know that I upload a lot.
I actually have a question. How do you manage to crank out so many videos so fast? I've tried. I can barely even upload sometimes like 1 video a day.
What?
Like how
like college or what?
Like yesterday you put out 3 videos. For me sometimes it takes so long to like record and edit. I don't know, maybe it's just me.
Okay. No, but what's the thing that takes you the most time? Is it like filming, editing?
Probably editing.
I mean, all of my 3 videos yesterday were just pretty much opinions and me talking. So there wasn't really B-roll.
Yeah.
I didn't really have to film B-roll or edit B-roll. So it's literally just, I film. It takes, what, 15 minutes to film. I put it in my computer. And then it's literally just like chopping. It's literally not even editing. It's literally just chopping things together when it's opinion. Putting an outro, thumbnail, and ready to go. And then those type of videos, they take like 1 hour and a half to make. You have like 10 hours in your day. So, I mean, all the thing that I did yesterday was like edit and upload and film. So it doesn't really take that much time. I mean, it does, but a day is pretty long. So
someone asks here, is the Apple program good? I have no idea. I'm not with the Apple upgrade program.
No, is it available in the UK?
It is available in the UK, yeah.
Is the iPhone program good? It is. If you actually buy a phone every year, it's worth it. So you don't really need to. I think, do you save money with the iPhone program?
I think you do. I did some calculations like when it first came out, and I was like, this is actually kind of worth it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, but the thing is, like,
what happens?
Yeah, okay, but the thing is, like, you don't own the product completely, which is something that I'm not a really big fan of. Like, I like owning my stuff 100%.
What happens if you actually break the phone?
I think you get Apple Care with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What if it's like water damage or something, or like the screen?
I don't know. That's a great question.
It's not really covered by it. Did you guys know that if you actually smoke, Apple doesn't, like, Apple inside of your iPhone, it actually has like this small smoke detector that actually like changes color inside of your iPhone. And Apple Care, if like the phone is broken by the smoke, Apple could actually not fix your phone. That's a fun fact.
I don't know that. I know they have like a water thing.
One. Yeah, and then there's also a smoke one. So I'm not even saying if you smoke, like maybe your friends or your parents smoke. Be careful.
Smoking is bad, by the way, people.
Yes.
It'll destroy your lungs. Don't click that. Yeah. It's broken.
You know. What?
Someone posted a poll. Well, one of my mods did.
You know, my girlfriend actually bought me this. She lived in Hong Kong for like 1 year. She actually bought me this lighter, which is actually an iPhone. It's super cool.
Oh, yeah. I think
it's super cool.
TechSmart, I don't know if you watch him, he made a video on that. Or something similar.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Don't smoke, guys.
TechSmart. Yannick, I love Yannick. My Apple Watch did scratch today, so now I have to buy a Series 4, and I didn't do it unintentionally. What happened? How did you scratch it, man?
You don't guys, you don't necessarily need to get a new product. If it breaks, Apple does fix things, you know. For cheaper.
Come on, let him be happy.
I had a friend that broke, like, his iPad stopped working. He went to the Apple store and he actually bought like a whole new iPad. I was like, Dude, you could have gotten a replacement for half the price.
There's actually my friend actually has an Apple Watch Series 2, stainless steel. The screen is completely destroyed. Something happened at the gym.
Ooh.
He just smacked it. It was actually sapphire, right? So here's the thing. What should he do? Should he just replace it, the screen? Because it's not worth it.
I mean, it depends how much it costs to replace the screen.
It's sapphire, so it's like $250 or $200 for the repair.
From Apple.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's sapphire.
Yeah, you might as well buy
it's
a new
sapphire,
one.
so.
You might as well buy a new one.
And then because he wants to sell it, he's bought an Android phone now, so he's really debating or just selling it with a broken screen because he won't make any money then. But then it's like, so he's doomed.
He could sell it for spare parts.
Yeah, but then he's barely making anything there. So it's like, if you were keeping it, definitely repair it. But if you're selling it, you're pretty much doomed because you won't make any money.
Yeah.
By the way, the iPhone XS Max that I actually purchased, supposedly I was gonna return it. My mom is keeping that phone. So.
Oh, nice.
All staying in the family. Yeah. So
you got both in gold, right?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, I love.
So if somebody wants to buy my iPhone, I will definitely sell it to whoever wants it.
I'm selling an iPhone 10 as well.
Yeah? Let's do
I'm thinking of selling it.
Sell it? Oh, yeah,
Nick,
right.
someone asking if you see him or her as a friend or a fan.
Both.
I see my subscribers as friends more than fans, because especially the ones that come on my streams on every stream. For example, Lucas, he's one of the best one of the best fans I could ever ask for. He's always on my streams. He's always super chatting as well. I need to sell my Series 3 to get Series 4.
But that means being a fan doesn't necessarily mean that's a bad thing.
Yeah, I know.
But friend is somebody who you tell your secrets, and so it's like. It doesn't mean that I hate you, Unique guys. I value a little bit of both.
Actually,
yes.
Quick thing.
What?
I decided to buy an app. I'm getting an Apple Watch Series 3.
Really?
Yeah. So I think
wait,
I'm buying it from Lucas.
I'll tell you, man.
What?
No.
Wait. How much? Let's see. How much would you sell yours?
I don't know. You want it signed with an autograph or without?
I don't know. Well, I'm gonna make some videos on it, so maybe non-signed. I don't know.
Are you kidding? How much are you buying it for?
It's £190.
Really? A Series 3?
Series 3,
38 millimeter or 42?
32, because the 42 for me is a bit too big. I tried one in the store and...
Mine is 42, so... I don't know how much I should sell it for. I have the Apple Watch Series 0, Series 1, Series 2, and Series 3. I don't want to sell Series 0, Series 1, Series 2, because it's like they won't barely give me any money, and I'd rather have it rather than somebody give me not a lot. Series 3 right now is valued pretty well, so I might sell the Series 3 for simply cash. But the other ones are like...
Yeah, the others are obsolete, especially the Series 0.
Yeah, so it's nice to have. I have the Apple Watch in steel. Like sometimes I usually always wear all of them. Like you don't use the Apple Watch that much, especially when you go out for dinners and stuff. So sometimes I just really like wearing like the Apple Watch in steel. So yeah.
Someone asked if they should consider the iPhone SE worth buying and using as a first iPhone if you're on a tight budget.
How much is an iPhone SE?
I think you can find them for really cheap now. I think now you can it's cheaper. It's just leasing the iPhone for 6 or 12 months. What is?
What?
I have no idea, someone asked. My Wi-Fi is so broken I have to keep reloading the stream, but there's always an ad. Well, at least you're giving me money. Thank you, Lucas. I'm gonna thank your
iPhone
Wi-Fi.
XR with the Apple Watch Series 3 or iPhone XS. Definitely go with the iPhone XR with the Apple Watch Series 3. No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. XR
Apple
is worth it.
How many bands you for your Apple Watch? Hopefully you mean how many bands I have. Well, I don't know if you knew this, Benobi, but I actually have an online store only of Apple Watch bands. Ooh. Called Polar Bands. So
I'll have to
it's my other business.
Look into it.
So I have honestly unlimited Apple Watch bands. I actually don't have all the stock now. I have a worker now for that company. So, but I have a lot of Apple Watch bands. If I don't have 100, I have like 200. I have whatever I want.
You have to hook me up with a couple. I'll review them.
What are you doing now? In the middle of the stream? Yeah, of course. Whatever you want.
Exposed.
I got my iPhone SE for 100 bucks. Wow.
That's a good deal.
That's a really good deal.
My budget
How is
says...
the iPhone SE doing now?
The SE?
Yeah, do you have one?
My brother had one until a few months ago because we gave it to one of our cousins. But it was actually pretty good. It was pretty fast.
Yeah.
He had
yeah.
I didn't try it on iOS 12, but I've got this iPhone 5S on iOS 12 and it's pretty fast, so.
Really?
It's still slow, but it's not that fast.
Not with iOS 12. Yeah. Did you know that when I had the iPhone 6 Plus, it was working super. It was amazing. It was the newest phone. iPhone SE came out, and I changed it to the iPhone SE. I'm a really big fan of small phones. I love the phone.
Yeah, I've got the
Apple World. That is.
I downloaded iOS 12 on this iPhone 6 Plus, which I don't use. And so far it's been pretty good. So
yeah,
I like that skin. Yeah, slick wraps. I don't like it.
No. No,
it's got some weird. It's got a weird texture. There's another company that sent me some skins, and they're like smooth. They're like smooth cut, so they look like an actual, like the actual back of the phone.
Yeah.
Making too many typos, lol.
Should I upgrade from a Series 4 to Series 4?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, Series 3 to Series 4. I mean, I think it depends on your. I think it depends on like your financial situation, I guess. If you can afford it. Oh, we got super chat. Awesome.
Super chat hype.
I ordered the Gold Stainless Steel iPhone Series 4. Wait, which one did you get? Gold Stainless Steel on both? That's cool.
Yeah, I read your comment actually, R. John. I actually liked it today. R. Johns is actually the biggest Disney fanboy I know.
Biggest what?
Disney fanboy.
Oh yeah, you can tell from his
I love
profile
Disney
picture.
too.
I love Disney. Yeah. Benobi.
Thank you very much, R. Johns, for the super chat. I love when people super chat. It gets me so happy.
Yeah, same. Oh wait, I'm gonna use this live chat instead of the top chat. I don't know. The people suggest to use the top chat instead. Okay. How much for the iPhone 10? Is it factory unlocked to any carrier? Yes, it is factory unlocked. I'm looking for around 700, 800 pounds. It's not really worth it if you live in the US though, because it'll be more expensive for you. It'll be cheaper to buy an iPhone 10R if you're in the US. Because I had a friend of mine. What were you saying?
What?
You're saying I have what?
Do you have? It says port network connection. Do you see me?
Yeah, I can. I can see you. Can you hear me?
Cool. Yeah, it's just being a little bit laggy. Do you in the UK? Do you have like this app? I guess to like sell and buy locally.
Yeah, I've got there are a couple of apps, but I'm not 100% sure I want to sell my iPhone 10. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's a really tough decision. Because I really like the blue on the iPhone 10R. I really want one.
Yeah.
In blue.
Hey, another super chat! Joe Tempson with the super chat!
What? I haven't seen the super... I think my chat is laggy. There we go. Getting the XS Max in silver 64 gigabytes. Awesome! XS Max is a...
Super chat! Hype! Joe Tempson, thank you very much.
I saw 10 in store, I said goodbye to it. Wait, what? You went into the store, you were like, oh, this iPhone 10 is nice. And just walk out of the store.
Bye!
Actually, funny thing about on the topic of Apple stores. Last year, or the year before, it was like, I actually made a video on that day and I was of going to the Apple store. And I was in the store, I was at the Apple Watch thing, I think I was trying on an Apple Watch or something. I overheard an old lady come in. This old lady comes in with her like son in her 20s or grandson, and she asked one of the Apple employees, "Can I buy? Where can I buy a Microsoft watch?" Like I don't. Until a few weeks ago, I thought
No, no, I'm sure the Apple employee was like, John, we've got an intruder here.
They were like, oh, we don't
Get a
sell.
letter, bro.
We don't sell the Microsoft Watch here. If I were that employee, I would have been like, well, we don't sell that exactly, but we sell something better. This is the Apple Watch. And just explain what the Apple Watch is.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've applied for jobs at Apple, I never got accepted. They probably think
you did?
No, not
Super
yet.
chat! Colin McClory with a £2 super chat. Should I go for the Apple Watch Series 4 with the SE? Go out, take it away.
Actually, I think if you're buying the SE, then you might as well maybe get the Apple Watch Series 3. Unless you already have the SE. If you already have the SE, then go for the Series 4. It's up to you. If you prefer the bigger display and you want it to save your life, then go for it. If your life means that much. I don't know. That was a terrible answer to the question. Anyway.
Shout out to Colin McClory for the super chat. Shout out to Joe Tenson for the super chat. And thank you, Art Jones, for the super chat. You guys are amazing.
It's cool because the super chats usually happen like after 30 minutes of the stream. Okay, the reason I bought an Apple Watch Series LTE because of you. Black one, name it Beautiful Blackness.
Huh?
They're talking to you. Like the reason they bought an Apple Watch LTE is because of you. Do you have you don't have the LTE, do you? Is it not available in Spain?
It is now with the Series 4, so I'm excited to try it out.
Oh yeah, I remember watching your video, silly me.
Yeah, I really, really, really want to make, not a challenge, but like, I really want to stop bringing my phone to certain places. To dinner with my family, I'm just checking my views, I'm checking my comments, checking Twitter. So it's like, I still want to be connected, which is, I'll have the Apple Watch, so if somebody really needs me, I'll be there. I usually even do this, like now I'm going to go to dinner and I just leave my phone behind. Which kind of sucks because then sometimes people actually need me, but I really like not being with my phone. I really don't. Even though you might think I'm with my iPhone all day, I'm really not. Actually.
Someone here asks, should I get the iPhone 8 or the XR? It depends on your budget. If you can't afford the XR, get the XR.
No, it doesn't depend on the budget. Get the iPhone XR!
I mean, some people don't have $750, you know. Another super chat! I have an iPhone 6. I really want the XR this year. Go for it, man. Or girl, whatever. That's the thing. Sometimes on YouTube, like when you're replying to comments and stuff, you're not sure if it's male or female sometimes by the name. So I'm like, what do I put?
Yeah.
Mate. Yeah, that's awesome, mate.
Yeah.
Super chat. New quote.
Hold on. My girlfriend is trying to call me and I just texted her, I'm live.
There is no LTE support in Ireland for the Apple Watch, which is depressing. I don't know. Why is it that in the UK, we get stuff, and in Ireland they don't? You should have stayed with the UK when you had the chance.
You guys don't have Apple Pay?
In the UK we do, but I don't think Ireland does. Ireland is
Apple
like
Pay
a completely...
It's not a
oh yeah, Apple Pay Cash. We don't have that yet. That's crazy.
You know, it's kind of weird because in my iPhone, Apple Pay Cash, like the actual option to add it, it's there. But once I try to set it up, it just doesn't work. So it's
weird.
Apple Pay Cash is kind of in Spain, kind of. Not really.
Today I tried Google Pay on this phone. Let me tell you, it's not good.
Why? What happened?
Okay, I go to the payment thing. I'm used to Apple Pay.
Hey, wait. First of all, it is so awkward when Apple Pay or whatever it is, paying with your phone
Samsung
or your
Pay.
watch doesn't work. It's so awkward. Continue.
Anyway,
it happened to me.
I go to it's like one of those self-service checkouts. I don't know if they're in Spain, but
yeah.
I go, usually with the iPhone, the Apple Pay app pops up even if the phone is locked. I go near the reader, and I'm there for like 2 seconds, and it stopped popping up. I'm like, wait, this isn't right. And then I have to open the app, like unlock the phone, open the Google Pay app, which I have to search for, because it's not on my main immediate home screen. Yeah. And then it works. And it doesn't even ask me for like fingerprint authentication or anything. So, it's not secure, and it takes longer. Apple Pay, you do this, and then you look at the phone and boom.
Yeah.
Or if you have a Touch ID iPhone, you just put it near the reader and you're done. My phone just turned on. No Apple,
Apple
Pay
Pay-
in Israel. Someone
Mobile payment is
someone here said
amazing.
Apple Pay is in America. Everything's in America, so no need to brag.
Yeah.
They
Do
they have stuff in America
you
first.
have you ever been in America?
Yeah, I've been a couple times. It's really good. Love the country.
I actually, whenever I finish college, I actually want to not move, but live 1 or 2 years, or maybe 3 in California. This is in 2 years. So.
It is cheaper
And
to live
then-
there than Spain, I think.
And then I'm actually gonna start a vlog, like an actual vlog in
Sounds
America,
good.
because starting a vlog here, it's like I want to do the vlog in English first of all, and then people around me are always talking Spanish, so it's like awkward if like a vlog is kind of in Spanish or in English. So yeah, the Netherlands have Android Pay, but doesn't have Apple Pay.
What? Oh man.
Well, Android Pay is actually in a lot of places in the world.
Samsung
Apple
Pay,
Pay, like-
is different.
Yeah,
Samsung Pay is pretty much
and,
everywhere.
like, yeah, Apple Pay. Just think that every single bank has to come in an agreement with Apple. So it sounds easy. Just put it everywhere in the world. It's not that easy. So
Yeah. I was having some arguments about Samsung Pay the other day, and yes, it works almost everywhere. Samsung Pay works almost everywhere, but it's very awkward when you use it. I don't know if you've seen how they use it. You have to like reach over the screen at the cashier thing, and then it looks like
Yeah.
you're trying to rub the like when you go to stores with a Samsung phone and you want to pay. It's not as easy as just putting it near their card reader. You have to reach over and yeah. It's very bad.
Yannick, is the HomePod now available in the Netherlands? Let me know. Because the HomePod just came to Spain, which is really exciting. I was actually debating between getting the HomePod, but I'm like, I can't spend any more money. I literally spent 3,000 euros, which is basically $3,000
Oh yeah, for the
With-
iPhones and stuff.
here. I'm selling the iPhone XS Max or returning it, so it's not that much, but it's still so much money.
No watch EKG and LTE in Israel.
No,
Wait, so you don't even have the
EKG
Series 4?
Well, the EKG is actually not available in the UK, in Spain. It's only available in America. Did
Oh,
you know
I
that?
didn't know that.
Yeah.
If you live in the UK, don't buy the iPhone. Just kidding. I'm getting mad. Apple Pay in Portugal is not available.
Yeah, it's actually really frustrating when I had to wait 2 years for Apple Pay to come in Spain, and that whole time it was really frustrating. Apple Fanboy, the person who just commented, there's actually a way to get Apple Pay anywhere in the world. I could actually make a video on that because you basically create it's like a PayPal account. It's not PayPal, but you actually create this account, and then you connect your credit card to that account, and that account actually has Apple Pay. So with that Apple Pay, you can actually log in it with your phone, and then you technically have Apple Pay anywhere in the world, which is cool.
You should definitely do a video on that. I'd be interested
I
in
have to
watching.
research into it.
Yeah,
Because
I mean, because you're moving to the US, you're gonna get features before everyone else now.
and years. That's still a long time. Which time passes pretty fast. I'm actually really sad because I'm literally just creating a YouTube office, which it's been a dream since I first started YouTube, which is not that a long time ago. But and then I am gonna finish the office like literally in a couple months, and then 2 years later I'm gonna have to leave it, which is exciting. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm actually buying this couch next week. It's all gonna be white, minimal LEDs everywhere. It's gonna be so cool,
I love LEDs. They're really good.
right?
I
I'm
love
addicted
your
to-
setup with your videos with the LEDs and everything.
You know, it's actually really, really color graded. It's not as
Yeah, the
colorful
video.
as the video. Yeah,
I started color grading a bit more lately.
I first color grade my face like this. It's not blue, and then the background I make it really, really blue. So it's not that, but it still is. Don't think I'm fake, guys. I'm not that.
Exposed.
It's like
You heard
Actually,
it here first, folks.
it's actually really awesome to color grade.
Apple just exported a video in their YouTube channel. Yeah, I just got the notification. What is it about?
Really?
So iPhone XS Illusion. Some other ads have some weird names.
Yeah, they're cool. Why are you leaving Spain? Simply because I like America. I'm not leaving Spain. I'm just gonna go to live in America, and I just like America a lot. Nikias, your setup is super dope. Thank you.
Agreed.
You. I'm actually scared. I absolutely love my setup. I'm actually scared that my new office, where all of my videos are going to be now, is not gonna look as nice as my room. I'm really scared. But yeah, hopefully by the time I actually finish the YouTube office, hopefully I'll have 100,000 and I will unbox the YouTube play button and I will actually put it in my setup. I cannot wait. I really don't. I'm gonna try and crank out.
What's the best color of the iPhone XR? I think product red. I think not. Blue. Blue or coral. Those are the best colors in my opinion. What about you?
It's so funny. Chris likes red. You like blue and yellow. No, you like blue and what?
Red. Coral. Coral, yeah.
You like blue and coral, and I like yellow and white. Nobody likes black, I guess. I love the white. It's just white. It's the first time, not the first time, apart from the iPhone 4, but it's the first time that Apple has ever done an all-white phone. Not a silver phone, an all-white.
I want a ceramic iPhone.
Yeah, I'm
just
excited
imagine
for
it.
that.
A fully white ceramic iPhone will look insane.
Nikias, I don't know if you did read it already. I didn't. Thank you for commenting it again. But the HomePod isn't available in the Netherlands, and Google Home and Alexa is.
Blue reminds me too much of the 5C. Exactly! Exactly why I love it. I love the iPhone 5C. I don't know. Everyone disagrees with me on this.
I bought an iPhone 5C for 30 bucks. It doesn't really work, but I still love it to have the iPhone 5C.
I love the colors. I love the colors. I remember 13-year-old me with an iPhone 4 begging. We were on holiday in the US when it came out, and we went to like a couple of Apple stores. Every time we went, I went into the Apple store and I picked up the green iPhone 5C every time. I was like, I really, really want this. And then a couple of years after that, I got a white iPhone 5C.
The iPhone 5C
nice.
got so much hate.
It's really good. Like, look past the durability and everything. The colors. The colors is all that matters.
I don't like the iPhone 5C because of plastic.
So
yeah, I guess people were upset, but it was. How much was the iPhone 5C?
Now? Or
Before.
was? I think it was $300 and something dollars. So it was,
yeah, okay.
it was
I
kind
really
of cheap.
have to make a video on this. It's insane how Apple products are getting more expensive. Like, if the iPhone 5C was that, it's really insane, and it's totally our fault. Like it's this is not good. I've got a bad feeling about this, like Han Solo would say.
Han Solo.
Oh, bad. Sometimes I feel bad for running.
Han Solo wasn't the first one to say that. Apple just up. No. Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah. Yeah. My mom does not let me buy another Apple product. I will try to convince her to buy a HomePod. Mom, please, just the last one.
Convince her to buy a fully spec'd out iMac Pro instead. She'll say yes.
Yeah, sure. I don't even have the
or
iMac
a Mac Pro. The trash can Mac Pro. Because the iPhone 5C is plastic. Right now the 5C is basically free. Yeah, true. It is basically free. Yeah. I mean, yes, it is plastic, but still.
I have a question for you. Was this time in the UK when there were like, I'll just tell you, in Spain, when the iPhone 4 launched, let's say you were in AT&T, okay, in your phone carrier, and you acted like you were going to Verizon, right? So you told to AT&T, hey, I'm going to Verizon. And they're like, no, I really want you to stay with us. I really do. And I'm like, I'm sorry, they're just offering me something really good there. And they're like, okay, we'll give you an iPhone. And then you could literally like go back and forth. 3 of my friends, my mom, my sister, and me, we all got an iPhone 4 for free.
Wow.
Like not all together, but like person by person. And then they stopped with the iPhone fine. So you could still do it with the iPhone 4S or like whatever Samsung phone like this. They wanted you to stay in the company. It was crazy.
Oh, wow.
It was crazy. iPhone 4, I got it for free. Like this, I could stay with their company.
That's crazy.
It was total insanity, and everybody started doing it, and then they stopped because
This is costing too much money. Stop.
Well, you put watch dots on your Apple Watch Series 4. I was actually thinking about this, and I really have to tell the team because for the people in America who are buying the Apple Watch Series 4, they won't actually be able to do EKGs on their Apple Watch because that will cover the digital crown. So that's, whenever it comes to the whole world, I think watch dots will be dead. Because,
well, not
I mean,
really.
technically you could remove it because it's $10 to get free watch dots. You could put it whenever you want to take an EKG. You could remove it.
You could
but
also.
Yeah, it's definitely not a good thing.
I mean, it depends. If someone buys the GPS model, for example, they would still be able to buy it.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Maybe the EKG thing works regardless.
I don't. Oh yeah.
Because like fingerprint sensors on phones, if you put a screen protector on it, it still works. I don't know if it's the same thing, but
yeah. By the way, you wanna know the story of Watch Dots?
Sure, yeah.
So, I actually never owned Watch Dots. I mean, like in the beginning, I didn't own Watch Dots. Watch Dots was this company, right? It was doing fine. This was like when the Apple Watch Series 2 launched, right? I mean, they launched it when the Apple Watch Series 0 came out. They did the company, it was going great, and then slowly, the hype came down for Watch Dots, right? Nobody really wanted Watch Dots because, well, that was the point, right? Then the Apple Watch Series 3 came out. No, hold on. Don't forget about the Apple Watch Series 3. It was doing great, right? And then this company contacts me, which is Watch Dots, and they're like, hey, we've seen you on YouTube, we've seen your Instagram account, which has 100,000 followers. We really like your content, and we'd like to offer you Watch Dots because we think you'd be a good fit for it, right? They sell the company to me. I put all the money that I have, everything. I literally asked my mom and my uncle to give me this money. I love this company, and I think it's gonna go great, right? They were selling like okay. Then they sell the company. Apple Watch Series 3 launch. Everybody wants that red digital crown, and the Watch Dots go like crazy. And then the old owners regret it so much. So yeah. By the way, do you know what I did before YouTube?
No.
So, well, do you know that Apple World before was Apple Watch World? Did you know that?
Yeah. I think I started I found you on YouTube when you were Apple Watch World. When you did the collab with Taylosif, I think.
So, like before YouTube, I actually had this Instagram account, which I still have, but I don't really use that often. I have 100,000 followers in that Instagram.
What's it called?
Apple Watch World. I literally just.
Oh yeah, I think I followed it a while ago.
Yeah. So, I actually gave the account, like I gave the access to the account to one of my subscribers. Like he can actually keep posting because I don't really have time to do that anymore. But
hey, what
I
do you know? I do. I do follow it.
There you go. So yeah, that Instagram account gave me everything I have right now. The YouTube channel, my businesses, and it's really opened my mind so much to so many business partnerships. And it's been, I started this account when I was 14, and there was these companies contacting me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't really know what to do. So it was like, it gave me everything. So I didn't want to delete it or change the name. Whenever I changed my YouTube account to Apple World, I really didn't want to touch it. So anyway,
I really like how that looks. The Watch Dots.
Yeah, right? Good
matching with the band. It's really good. Okay, let's go back to the chat. Let's see if there's anything else. Can I go swim with an Apple Watch? You can go swimming if it's an Apple Watch Series 2 or newer. How long does the Series 4 Apple Watch take to come to your house? If you've pre-ordered it and it tells, if you pre-ordered it like immediately, then it should arrive by next Friday.
I'm actually going to pick it up. Do you rather pick it up or being it shipped to your house?
I have it shipped to my house usually, like when I pre-order stuff. Actually, when I pre-order stuff, I only pre-ordered the iPhone 10. That's the first Apple product I pre-ordered. And that I had it arrive at my house, and I actually prefer it that way because I don't have to like drive all the way to the Apple store, which is a 40-minute drive or something. Also, I can't drive yet, so that's an even bigger inconvenience because I have to wait for my parents to be able to take me.
I can drive, but I don't drive. I don't even have my license.
Oh,
Fun
okay.
fact.
Yeah, I can drive and I have
I
a
just-
provisional license, which is like the license you get before the full license. So I can drive, but I
that's cool.
can't drive our car, and I have to drive with another driver. So.
I've never driven in a car. But anyways, with the iPhone 10, when I pre-ordered it, I actually woke up at like 5:30, and I went to like when they opened, and there were so many people. Everybody starts clapping. It's a really good experience. Definitely do it.
I want to do
next
it
year.
My dad's like,
When you ever
don't do it.
pre-order an
It's a
iPhone.
waste of time. You just pre-order it. I'm like, no, I want to go for the experience.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much hype surrounding that. Just the same product that you are hype as well. You go around the people who are pretty similar to you.
Yeah, and then you have conversations with people about what their favorite features are and everything.
There was a lot of people here. All right,
I got orange.
I can
marshmallows
probably
somewhere.
stream for 10 more minutes, and then I have to
that's
go,
fine.
man. I have to go eat dinner with my family. What time is it there?
It's 8 p.m.
You know, my family has been calling me like crazy, and my phone is in my room. I've just been ignoring them. So let's do it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What is your favorite aluminum Apple Watch color? Space gray for me.
Silver lets you swap up the bands a lot. You can technically do it the space gray, just like how the bands look. So.
Yeah, the silver, I must say, you can change it a bit more. Then space gray, actually, space gray, there are some cool combinations that not a lot of people like. For example, like a green band with a black watch. That looks kind of.
Ew.
I like that.
Disgusting. I hate it. No, I like the combo you have right now, even though it's not an Apple Watch. I really like how that looks. That's actually one of my favorite combos. My favorite combo.
I'm gonna get a Nike Plus band for my Apple Watch.
Yeah. By the way, fun fact: did you guys know that whenever there's a new Apple Watch, the Nike version actually doesn't come out until 2 weeks later? Now, why does Apple do this? There's actually one reason that Apple does this. It's because everybody prefers the Nike Apple Watch because it does the same exact thing, but there's more watch faces and it's the same price. So everybody would choose the Nike one, and then Apple would lose money. That's why Apple does it. And then they share sales afterward, like after the launch date. But that's why. Yeah, fun fact.
I did want to pre-order Apple Watch Series 4, but it will be with me on October 20th. Wow. Actually, let's see how when is the. Because yesterday I saw like one model that you couldn't get until the start of November.
That's crazy. Let me read some comments while you're looking at that. I don't trust the Apple Watch swim-proof. Most of the times when I unlock the water lock, the water keeps there. That's fine. It doesn't even matter.
It's made for swimmers.
Yeah.
So if it breaks, it's Apple's fault.
I made a video on that. Definitely check it out. I actually collabed with another YouTuber in that video. What is more beautiful? Real gold, original Apple Watch, or stainless steel iPhone XS and Series 1? Of course, the real gold.
Yeah,
I actually tried that on. If you wanted to try the gold Apple Watch, the Series 0, you actually had to super chat.
Hey, I meant to say I ordered the gold stainless steel Apple Watch Series 4. I'm a bigger Apple fan than Disney. Good.
Shame on you. Disney's awesome.
I love Disney. Because they bought Star Wars. They own
Disney?
Star Wars. That's one reason.
Apart from Star Wars, do you actually like Disney and Pixar?
Yeah. I love Cars and.
Have you seen Coco?
No, actually, I haven't watched that. I haven't even watched The Incredibles 2 yet.
Oh my gosh, I've watched it 4 times in the movie theater. I might have an addiction. You know, this is another fun fact about me. Whenever I like something, I really, really go like hardcore into anything. Same. So yeah, thank you for John for the super chat. You super chat like crazy, and that's amazing. People underestimate super chats. It really helps out any channel grow. I mean, I'll probably
put that money towards the iPhone XR.
I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna put that money towards a nice dinner tonight.
Nah, I use
That sucks, suckers. Thanks for all the money.
all of every penny that's donated via Super Chat usually goes to buy products and tripods and equipment and stuff. How do you return products to Apple after you unboxed it? That's a great question because I've never done that.
You know what you do? You put everything back together, and then you go to the store and you say, "Hey, I'd like to return this," and then they return your money. It's that easy. You literally don't even need to bring the plastic. They just take it right away.
No Super Chat in Israel. Well, I've got a PayPal. Just joking. You have to donate if you don't want to. There's a ceramic white iPhone 7 in an official Apple ad. I think the ad is still on their shop. No, actually, that was a silver one, and it wasn't an official ad on the website. It was on their Instagram account. If you're talking about the Beats one. They give a time at least at the Apple Store. For what?
Anyways, dude, I have to leave. I'm really sorry to break this. I'm really enjoying this.
That's fine. We should do this another time. It was fun.
No, man. Now it's your time to be in my chat. Just you and me.
Okay, that's fine. Just let me know when. And
yeah,
then...
don't take advantage of me. Now it's your time to be in my freaking channel. Let's do this, boys.
All right, thank you guys everyone for watching. Thanks again, Nikias, for being on the channel. I was about to say show because podcast, you know. Yeah, thank you for being on the channel. And if you guys haven't subscribed to him yet, go ahead and subscribe. But of course, most of you are from his channel, so that's cool. But yeah, thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for everyone who has tuned in to the video.
No, including the super chat. That is super chat from R. Johns, super chats from Croissant, super chat from Column, super chat from Joe Timpson, and super chat again from R. Tom. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. My name is Benji. He's been Nikias, and we will catch you guys in the very next. Well, I'll catch you guys in the next video, and you'll catch him on his next video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Talk to you later.
Peace.